What's up people of YouTube, I'm NFS Beast. Since NFS Unbound has released, I thought it would be great to compare and contrast Unbound to NFS Heat, the previous game. Without further ado, let's begin. Unbound's story seems down to earth compared to Heat. In Need for Speed Unbound's story, the focus is to win your car back, which was stolen by another employee at the garage where you work at, Rydell's Rides. You go through multiple qualifiers to reach the Grand, a high-stakes and high-risk race event. Heat is about the sanctioned Speed Hunters showdown at day and illegal street racing at night. The plot revolves around exposing the corrupt high-speed task force, a branch of the Palm City Police Department dealing with street racers. One fact to point out which proves Heat is darker is when a character important to the story, Lucas, is bound and tortured in one mission. Unbound is lighter and softer compared to Heat. There's not as much violence, and Unbound's antagonists aren't as hostile compared to the ones in Heat. Unbound does have dark moments like betrayal, failure of Rydell's garage, and putting your trust in someone with a sketchy history. Heat deals with death, police corruption, and the trust between you and your friends. Unbound has a much more diverse cast. Rival racers have their own backstories and dialogue while racing. Heat also had rival drivers. Some drivers would give missions like Dex and Wayne. The NPC racers, however, only have their names shown. It does give them personalities in a way. Unbound takes place in a Chicago-like city named Lakeshore City. To be truthful, I was hoping there would be a game set in Chicago. Lakeshore has a detailed map with pedestrians, collectibles, and activities. You can drive off-road, although it doesn't play as much of a focus as in Heat. Heat takes place in Palm City, a city reminiscent to Miami in Florida. Palm City is a callback to Palm City Island, all the way back in Hot Pursuit 2. Heat's Palm City has collectibles and activities similar to Unbound. In Heat, there are no speed runs and no pedestrians. Palm City rains a lot and has plenty of storms. Much like the real-life Miami, at night the skyscrapers light up in beautiful neon lights. Lakeshore is vibrant and even more detailed thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles. The graphics pop out more with a 4K monitor. The vehicles in Heat carry over to Unbound. However, Audi cars are not in Unbound. There are some additions to Unbound, such as a playable Crown Vic, brand new Countach, Nissan Silvia KS, and the return of the 1999 Eclipse and Mazda RX-8. There are plenty of convertible models of existing cars, for example, the M3 E92, and various Porsche and Lamborghinis. Heat had the Aston Martin DB11 and McLaren F1 locked behind DLC. I suggest adding more unique modifier-friendly vehicles to Unbound as DLC. The list can be expansive and go on and on. For customization, Heat had pre-selected parts to choose from regarding headlights and taillights. In Unbound, you can change the headlights into whatever color you want. The taillights can also have their tinting adjusted into whichever desired darkness. Unbound has some more unique wheels for customization, these discs with unique designs. Unbound has the option to choose pre-made body kits. That is something Heat didn't have. Unbound includes tags and samples. They give a unique aesthetic to the game. Unbound has multiple custom air horns, a bunch were in Payback, absent in Heat, and came back into Unbound. There are some horns returning from Heat. The exhaust tuning from Heat has returned to Unbound. You can change the timbre, tone, overrun, and the forced induction volume. Heat's live tuning is back. This time in Unbound you can choose how to initiate drifts. You can't change the nitrous and exhaust fire color in Unbound like you could in Heat. Neon Underglow has returned for Unbound. There's lots to choose from. License plate customization has become more expensive, with multiple designs, dates, and frames to choose from. If you have a save file of any EA Ghost developed game, that game's cover art appears in Unbound as an available license plate background. The police in Heat can get very irritating. In pursuits, if you try to disable a cop by hitting or slamming them, your car takes majority of the damage instead. Certain cops also have the dreaded kill switch, which can make pursuits not that fun, especially since there's no actual weapon available to us racers to fight back. One aspect of Heat's pursuit, or police, which deserves to be praised is the dialogue. At day, the Palm City PD are professional sounding.
Okay, QSL.
Control, send me a 15.
Reinforcements are inbound, QRX.
At night, the police become far more aggressive. They become very foul-mouthed and swear much more.
Priority, get your asses over here. Just gonna soften them up a bit. I'll ram this asshole into the ground if I got it.
While in Unbound, the Lakeshore PD have the same dialogue day and night. The Lakeshore PD does have cues taken from the Palm City PD. The dialogue variety is lacking a bit in Unbound. In Heat, there's the Rhino, which charges ahead like in Most Wanted and Carbon.
Going for total damage.
One unique addition to Unbound's police is the Undercover Cop. These cops drive unmarked Camaros and are hidden off your police scanner. These cops can unexpectedly raise tension, and in my honest opinion, these undercover cops start a lot of unnecessary pursuits. It's entirely possible to escape Heat's cops by hitting a ramp. You can't escape Unbound's cops with ramp jumps. I admit it's a shame. In Heat, there are corrupt cops. In Unbound, there are none. Unbound and Heat are both similar and different in multiple ways. If you have your own findings, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. Consider subscribing if you want to support this channel. It truly means a lot. My name is Unbound Vs Beast, and see you all later.